Hello and welcome to yet another video of game development with Pygame. In this video we will learn how to create a menu, a start screen that our user will see when he opens the game and before he starts playing. For this reason we will need to define a new function that I will call start menu. Will not take any argument, will be called in the start of our game loop. Inside this function we need to draw a start screen, so we will start by filling our window with white. We will use the method display fill white, and then in order to write stuff we will need a new font. We had already created before a small font. I will create a bigger one that I will call menu font. We'll use again the font function with the default font but bigger size. I will set it to 48. And now, after I fill my screen with white, I will create two new text objects. The first one will be start, menu font, render, start game, true. This is an anti-aliasing, black color, quit, menu font, render, quit game. For now our menu will just have those two options. Later we can add more, true and black. Now that we have the two objects, we need to use the bleed method again in order to draw these texts on our screen. Display bleed start. The position for the first string will be window width divided by 10 and window height divided by 10. And the position for the second one will be window width divided by 10. They will be on the same axis vertically, but it will be more down. It will be 3 times window height divided by 10. And of course I forgot, the position has to be inside a tuple or a list. I have to put parentheses here and here. And after we have drawn our stuff on the window, we need to call the function, as always, the function Pygame display update. Now also inside this infinite while loop we need to keep checking for events. For event in Pygame event get. The first thing that we have to check is if our user wants to close the window. So if event type equals Pygame quit, we have to close it. We have to call Pygame quit and system exit, which will close our window. Inside our game loop we need to call this function start menu. And now let's see what we have done until now. If I run it, you can see that we have start game, quit game labels, but we cannot do nothing. We can only close the window, we cannot move on to the game. Now we need to check how we can make the menu actually work like a menu. So for this reason I will create a new variable that I will call point, and I will set it to 0 for the start. If point is 0 equals 0, this means that our user wants to choose start. So if point equals 0, I will create an if statement. If point equals 0, start text will be red, and if point equals 1, we just have two options, 0 and 1. Quit text should be red and start text should be black. And now inside our event loop we'll add another event check statement. We'll add if event type equals Pygame key down if a key was pressed, and if event key equals Pygame k down I equals plus equals 1, elif event key equals Pygame k up I minus equals 1. We should decrease if the upper arrow button was pressed. Here after my event loop I have to set I equals I modulus 2 in order to keep I inside the values, the set of values 0 and 1. Now if someone chooses an option, he has to press the enter button. So I will add another case, elif event key equals Pygame k return, which is the enter button. Here it means that our user chose one option, so if he chose the option to start the game, if I equals 0, we will return true. This will just end our function, will return to the main game loop. Elif I equals 1, here I forgot 1 equals 1. This means that our user chose to quit the game, so we have again to do pygame quit and system exit. So if I run now the game loop, I made a mistake. Here I put I for some reason. I want to put point. Point and point. Wherever I put I have to replace it with point. Also here point and point. So now it should be fine. If I run it, you can see that I'm at the start game. I press the down arrow button, go to the quit game. I press the upper, I go to the start game. I press the upper, I go to the quit game. And if I press enter in the start game, my game starts, closed because I crashed. If I go to the quit game, it closes immediately. With this we will conclude today's video. Today we'll learn how to make a menu for our game. Next time we will learn how we'll create a lose animation and the game over screen. Thanks a lot for watching our video. See you next time. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe.